Right, so just a bit of a disclaimer. I might die in this place a whole hell of a lot. The Tower of Latria fucking sucks. But it looks cool as shit! Look at this! There's chains, there's dark clouds in the sky, it looks like Baldur's Gate. You got fucking fires here, you got fires there, you got fucking gargoyles. This looks like a gothic Victorian fucking house. It's sick. Looks like Wednesday Addams had like 3 nightmares intertwined in one. Fucking love this place. I hate it, but I love it. It's so cool aesthetically. Right, so you may notice that this one has a sword, whereas that one does not. Guess what that means? Guess what your typical standard enemies are? Yeah, you guessed it. It's the fucking stone gargoyles of the Latrian Tower. And he seems to be gravitationally challenged. I really don't want to fight him here. I was gonna say, I'd rather fight him right here where I'm not gonna get, like, pushed off the cliff or something stupid happens. Lord of the Rings, Sauron? Yeah, it kinda does look like Sauron's tower. All you need is a giant fucking eyeball right there where the heart is. And you know what? Put chains and spikes on it, too, just to fucking make a statement. Make it look really edgy, you know? Make it look ultra evil. Alright, we're gonna dual-hand it, because I think there's a... Yeah, gargoyle, buddy. Helps down right here. And then there should be one up your ass, too, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe he didn't come to life. That's weird. Normally he does. Right. So this is going to be your main base of operations for a while, because when you get to this level... and you don't know how to navigate it, you're going to be here for a good fucking minute. Did I go for the magic falchion? No, I did not. You mean the one in the Shrine of Storms past the Ninja Gaiden dead skeleton guy? No. Okay, I don't think there's anything here, so I think you can just come out and grab this item. Moonlight Stone. Don't remember what that's for. I think it's magic. I think it's like another magical ascension path. Could be mistaken, though. Renowned Hero Soul. Brilliant. Now, I think there's a... yeah. This is why I upgraded the Makoto, by the way. And this is what happens when you upgrade the Makoto. This is literally the plus side to upgrading the Makoto. Is you can literally skip, hop, and fucking play hopscotch all throughout the Tower of Latria and just beat the fuck out of gargoyles with your fucking super pimp mega giga bleed sword. Literally, it's the best weapon in the game, hands down. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. I love this fucking sword. It is goated. It is god tier. I will not take any slander or blasphemy about the fucking Makoto. Makoto's just fucking pimp. It's goated as fuck. We can do this all day, Chief. Yeah, he's like, no, on second thought, I think this is a bad idea. Is he just... Okay. He's decided to pursue another career path. It's fine. He's turned over a new leaf. He's changed his ways. He doesn't want to terrorize civilians anymore. Oh, never mind, alright. He talked to a guidance counselor. He talked to a guidance counselor. He changed his mind. It's okay, it's alright. You may not know your life path, but you'll figure it out sooner enough. Like, not now, because I murdered you, but, you know. Also, you did not just hear a baby cry from the heart. Demon Souls is weird, but it's not that weird, okay? Don't get any ideas. It's not that kind of game. Alright, so, that being said, I think we have to go up to the upper part of the tower, and this is where I start to hate the fucking Tower of Latria really, really bad. And those who have played this game and have beaten it know exactly what the fuck I'm referring to, and it starts with an S and it ends in a quid, and I'm not very happy about it. So you might get here and you might be running up the stairs and getting your cardio work in, you know, downing some protein shakes, and you're like, ah, pff, you know, despite the fucking bleeding infested heart and all the fucking gargoyles that are freaking malicious and trying to fucking skewer me asunder, this place isn't all that bad. And then you get up here and then shit goes fucking tits up and you're like, oh god, I hate everything, what have I done? Is this how you get down the tower? I can't remember. Shut up. asshole. Oh, this is how you drop the heart, that's right. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to remember now. It's all starting to come back. Okay. All starting to come back. Okay, one of these guys pops to life. You gotta kill this dude. Yeah, this dude pops to life. This dude comes down. Murder this dude. Go through the fog really fast. Turn around, sword and board. Where's the other gargoyle? There you are. Say, come here, dickhead. I know you're here. Come on. They look so cool in this game, by the way. Like, look at the detail on their bodies. I love how they just, like, crumble apart, too. That shit's so sick. Yeah, there's an item here on the ledge, but it's nothing really important, and it's a little bit sketchy to get it, so I'm not gonna bother, but just so you guys know it's there. Also, the gargoyles do kind of hit pretty hard. They pack a punch. Like, they don't hit soft, but they're really hard to get hit by, if that makes sense. Like, if you literally just sword and board it, you should have no problems with any of these enemies. Whether they be crossbow ones or sword-wielding ones, it doesn't really matter. Like, the gargoyles don't really pose that much of a threat. If you, exercise and utilize common sense and you've played Souls games before, like, none of the areas in Demon Souls are really all that problematic. It's more so, like, the setups and, like, the ambushes and stuff that can screw you over if you're not, like, careful. Or if you're not aware of what you're getting yourself into. Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, well, he's down there now. Okay, cool. Works for me. I was trying to be super careful, too. And then there's one more? No, okay. Right, so these are escaped prisoners, and they are just keeping Latria alive. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just vibing up here. They're having, like, a little bit of a, kumbaya kick-out. Just chilling up here in the fucking upper ramparts of Latria. They kind of just doing the thing. So if we come ruin their day, we can pick up this renowned warrior soul. Now we have dropped the heart of Latria, which is great because you need to do that to be able to progress in this level, FYI, by the way. Also, when you come here at pure white world tendency, there will be a little plank that appears here, and you can go across it and go up that staircase. And at the very top of that staircase, I believe there's a key. And that key allows you to free an NPC back in the Latrian Tower, where we first started this map, where all the Squidmen jailer guys were. And, I don't remember what it gives you, but it gives you something pretty fucking good. I think it gives you a pole weapon, phosphorescent pole, something like that. It has a very, like, weird name to it. But, yeah. So, you can either go down there and get all the items and free the NPC from there, and go down the Latrian Tower that way, or you can go this way. And, I recommend going this way, because there's items, and, you also free an NPC. And, I can't remember if you get his armor set, but I'm pretty sure you can get his armor set, and it's pretty sick. No item down here? Cool. Fantastic. Whoop. So, this man, you might be wondering why the fuck he's locked in a cage.
Are you here to fight the demons?
You also might be wondering why he sounds evil as fuck.
Let me escape this place.
And he looks like a self-insert.
I am on your side.
This is Yurt the Silent Chief.
Face the demons.
Now, if I didn't mention before who Yurt the Silent Chief is, he is a assassin. He's a very down bad, super fucking dark, like, wicked. Look at his fucking armor, dude. He looks so fucking boss. This is Demon Souls. This is the first 3D fucking Souls game they made. Look how badass this motherfucker looks. Even though he's wearing, like, a fucking barbecue prong as a helmet. And he looks a little bit doofy. He's pretty sick. He's pretty cool looking. But yeah, that's Yurt the Silent Chief, and you can do missions for him, and he'll have you go and kill a whole bunch of NPCs. Some of them are very integral, some of them you need for being able to access sorceries and miracles and shit like that, but if you go throughout his questline, you have to kill him at some point or another, and then there's another NPC that takes his place, and then wants you to continue his missions, And she gives you colorless demon souls as well, but you only really need to go after them if you're planning on using more than one boss weapon. And yeah, welcome to the bottom of Latria. So if you thought the top of this place sucked, the bottom of this place sucks even more. These things are grotesque as shit. They're scary as fuck. Like, look at them. I don't know what the fuck they are. They're like mutated masses of body parts mixed with bugs. Like, this is just some bullshit only Dark Souls could come up with, really. How are you alive? Oh, he must have had like 3 health or some stupid shit like that. Here, good on you. I'll give it to you. Rock that shit. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we got our shield out. We're good to go. Now, this part isn't really all that hard. Like, none of these enemies really do a crazy amount of damage or anything. The navigation is pretty straightforward. Like, this place is really fucking simple, to be honest. So, like, literally, if you can get through the gargoyle part and one later part, it's really not that bad of a level. Yeah, like I said, these things really aren't dangerous. Like, they don't really pose any sort of threat whatsoever. Renowned Warrior Soul. Right, you also have to progress through here, but I don't remember what you have to progress here for. I think you have to do it to progress through the level. I think it's the second part of dropping the heart, but I can't remember. Because I know unchaining the heart is not a one-step process. It's like a multi-layered, faceted, whatever bullshit fucking thingamajig. But before we go do that and get the fuck up out of here, we have the other half of this area to explore. And I wish I could give you guys a lore dump on exactly what the fuck these things are. They just look really sketchy and they suck. And they're nasty. What's up, Shy? Like the new layout, it looks pretty sleek. I think it obstructs too much. I've been testing it out just to kind of like, you know, give it a glow over and like make sure it like looks okay. I think it kind of like, it's not obscuring, but it's like, I feel like the game capture window is like too small. Or like undetailed. Well, not undetailed, I think it's too small. Okay, yeah, so, here's the thing. We're gonna beat the shit out of this man. We're not gonna beat the shit out of this man. Piece of shit. Yeah, so that's the other Mass of Souls, or Augur of Souls, or whatever the fuck it's called. Literally, there is a ring, I think, that appears back here, and I think it's called the... Somebody help me out here. It's either the Swamp Ring or, like, the Swollen Ring or something like that. It has a weird name to it, and it allows you to roll through muck. So if you want to go through here and then do the Valley of Defilement, because you want to go do item collection, that's probably recommended. It's not exactly necessary. The Fragrant Ring restores MP, I think, little bits at a time, but you don't really need it. Because the spices are pretty fucking plentiful. No, it's not Rusted. It starts with an S. I know it starts with an S. Rusted Iron Ring is what you're thinking of, and I think that's Dark Souls 2. I could be wrong. Okay. Well, that's pretty much this entire area done. So that ring will only appear if you are in pure Black World tendency. There's no other way to get it, to my knowledge. You can't buy it from a merchant. You can't collect it from anywhere. It's not like a world pickup other than this place. And that's what kind of gave Demon Souls its essence. It's like, even though you can buy shit from merchants, there's almost an avenue for every little thing you could want to do in the game. Like, if you want to restore MP, you can do that. Like, if you want to restore HP, you can do that. Like... You can work things in conjunction with other things, but it's very dependent on exactly what it is precisely that you want to do. Like, for example, I have the Makoto, so because I'm rocking this sword and I'm taking chip damage, I can use the shield for health regeneration. And then you can also use the HP regeneration spell for health regeneration, but I didn't get it because I wanted a different spell. And that's kind of the thing about Demon Souls, is you have to make trades, and you have to decide what it is and what you don't want. So you have to make very critical decisions, like, do I really need this, or, like, can I offset it with this, or can I do something else, or, like, how can I mitigate this? And, like, Demon Souls is very much about that, which I find is kind of cool. That sucks a lot of ass. My depth perception was absolute dog shit right there. I thought I rolled through that. Okay. I'll give it to you. You're a piece of shit, but I'll give it to you. There we go. Fucking bastard. Where's Method Man, Red Man? I thought you guys were a duo. I don't mean that. Don't send another one. Please. Please don't. Underrated game? I don't think it's exactly that it's underrated. I think it's just like it's made very particularly. Like very careful crafting went into its design, you know what I mean? Like oh, look at this poor little defenseless creature that I'm murdering the shit out of. The thing that I don't like about Demon's Souls is even though it has, like, hell of identity, like, the bosses really, really lack. Like, the bosses don't hit like DS1 did. Like, where you have Artorias the Abyss Walker and the fucking Chaos Witch of Izalith or whatever. You know, and you have the Gaping Dragon, which is just a giant skeletal ribcage dragon thing. Like, you don't have Artorias, the Walker of the Abyss, and all that bullshit. Oh yeah, this is also something that you need World Tendency for, I think, to get past one of these tentacles or something or another. I might be wrong. Maybe it's in here. It might be at the very bottom of one of the towers, is what I'm thinking of. Is there one behind me? I thought there was one behind me. Okay. Come on, assholes, take a number. Get to you all eventually. Go on, then. Okay, if you insist. Being very, very gracious, that guy. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, you fired two, didn't you? Good shit. So, this is kind of what I mean by, like, nothing in the Latrian Tower is super deadly. It's, like, not the area that I'm worried about. It's not the enemies. It's more so some of the fucking setups. Some of the setups in Demon's Souls are, like, straight out funky and, like, scary and, like, designed to fuck you over. Like, there's also, like, Demon's Souls has a very good identity about, like, making its levels with narrow balance beams and shit like that. And, like, very narrow ledges where you can, like, fall off in gravity the fuck out of yourself. Demon's Souls does that a lot. There we go. I was wondering where the fuck the lift was. Also, another fun fact while we're on our tour guide through the Latrian Tower, this level takes Darkside Phil 3 hours to complete. Maybe more. But yeah, as you can see, it's not really that bad. This was my first, back in 2009, my first Souls game was DS1. There was this person called Video Game Carnage on YouTube, and I really liked his videos because he didn't, like, talk about, like, raising money or, like, begging for donations or saying subscribe and like my shit or whatever, follow my whatever. And he was genuinely really funny. Like, he was just a chill dude, so I started watching him play Dark Souls. And, that was back when the game had kind of first released. It was maybe, like, 3 or 4 years later. And I heard people talking, Dark Souls, you gotta play Dark Souls, and I was just like, now that I've heard so much, like, I don't want to play it. Like, now that you keep telling me to play it, I'm losing interest. Like, my interest is hemorrhaging as you're telling me to play it. So I grow disinterested more so when somebody tells me I have to see something, or I have to, like, play something, or I have to hear this song, or whatever. And, I watched him play a little bit of it, and I love fantasy, and I love RPGs, and I love action games, and I heard Dark Souls was a little bit difficult. And I was like, okay, well, like, are we talking difficult as in, like, fucking masochistic hard, or are we talking difficult as in, like, you have to apply yourself and learn, and, like, the game teaches you bit by bit by bit. And, everybody said the game was, like, super masochistic hard, and, I watched this guy play a little bit of it, and I was like, yeah, you know what, this looks a little bit challenging, because he's dying every fucking 3 seconds, but the enemies look cool, the areas look fun to navigate, there's, like, chests and weapons you can find, you can make your own builds and shit, like, this looks like something I would actually play. So I watched him get up to, I think Blighttown it was, which was like maybe 3 areas, maybe 4 areas, depending on which way you decide to go into the game, right? And, like, I watched him get up to that point, and I was like, oh shit. And then I started playing by myself from there, you know, and I didn't know how to ring both bells. I didn't know how to get into Sen's Fortress. I didn't know Quelaag was a boss. Like, I literally just started playing the game for myself. And I'm like, dude, this game is fucking sick. Like, this game kicks. Like, why didn't I play this sooner? And I was mad at myself. And I was like, god damn, this game is so much better than I gave it credit for. But, like, to mine, I didn't know it was that good because I avoided playing it. It was actually pretty grand. It was fucking amazing. And, that was before I met the Capra Demon, and the Capra Demon smacked his fucking great swords into my head like 55 times. Because I kept getting blocked by the dogs on the stairs, and I was wearing fucking heavy equipment because, you know, I only watched him get to Blighttown. I didn't know how any of the mechanics worked. I didn't know how encumbrance worked. I didn't know how any of the rings or any of the builds worked. I didn't know how the navigation was. I didn't know where to go. I couldn't remember, because, like, I'd only seen him get to these areas one time, mind you. So it was basically, like, not gonna lie, with a little bit of foresight, playing Dark Souls for the very, very, very first time. And, yeah, it was a super fun, super cool experience. Okay, that kind of sucks. I don't have any, like, shit heals, but that's alright. That's fine. Alright, so the reason I'm gonna come down here and show you guys this, we've already been down here, because this is where I made the joke about the gargoyle. There's something really good down here that you're gonna want to get, if I remember correctly. Especially, like, if you want to get a shit ton of souls early, come here. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I'm just slashing at nothing. I'm slashing at nightmares. Yeah, so even though this looks like it's inaccessible, it's not inaccessible. Yeah, you get a shit ton of souls from down here. And I think there's also a ring? Or something? Maybe a weapon? Ring of Avarice. Okay, that's what it is. So that's your soul ring. If you don't want to buy it from the merchant, you can come down here to get the Ring of Avarice. And it's actually really well hidden, because you have to drop the heart to be able to access this room, to be able to get it. And then you get the EP Rapier and the Gold Mask. And the EP Rapier is basically a rapier that's magic-based, I think? Yeah, but there you go. So you can come down here and, you know, pick up all that super wicked shit. It's all really, really good. And I think the EP Rapier is, like, one of the best rapiers in the game. Also, let me show you guys the mask. I don't know if it's going to over-encumber me. It might over-encumber me, but I kind of want to show you guys what the mask looks like, because it looks sick as fuck. I might actually keep that on, I'm not going to lie. Because, like, just look how cool that looks. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, the EP does fuck, yeah. The EP is pretty fucking crazy. Alright, so now, we could run up to the boss, but I'm not gonna lie, this boss might actually kill me. Like, no shit, this boss might actually kill me a couple times, and I have a fuck ton of consumable souls. So I'm thinking we'll go back to the Nexus really quick, we'll do some levelage, and then I'll meet you guys back here in a minute, and I'll just cut out the leveling for you. What's up, Nettles? DS1 on release was unknown, crazy to be honest. It didn't gain popularity until years later. I feel like it was that way with Demon Souls as well, but like I think Dark Souls gained a lot more notoriety a lot faster than Demon Souls, if I remember correctly. And it's only because like Dark Souls received so much journalist coverage, is what I wanted to say. Yeah, but look at that. We got fucking 68 grand. 68 big ones. I just rolled up to her like I own 6 fucking Mazdas. She's like, oh shit, you're really something. Like, goddamn, I didn't think you'd actually be killing all these demons. God, you're making progress? I'm like, yeah. Okay, let's see. We can get some more intelligence so we can equip another spell slot. That'd be good. We do need some more health. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for a little bit more health. We'll go for like 28 HP, I think. Yeah. Make sure you include the S in there, otherwise people are gonna think I'm a whore. Okay. So, let's go back to the Tower of Latria. Let's go get this fucking boss fight over with. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really not looking forward to this next boss. I fucking hate this next fight so fucking much. It's probably my most hated boss in the entire game. Not gonna hold you. Because, like, I feel like it's the boss that's the most bullshit random garbage, and it can push you off the level because there's gravity included in the fight, which is always fucking stupid. Let me make sure I have the heals for it, by the way, before we do this. Let me make sure I have the heals necessary. Wait. We do have 67 grand. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, hold on. We'll go back and we'll get another level, I'm sorry. I forgot to go over the lore for the Valley of Defilement. That's my bad. This humid valley is a haven for the used and forgotten. Its inhabitants, inflicted with poison and plague, await their deaths in the forsaken place, attacking those who wander in, hoping to offer their souls to the one woman who showed them compassion. All that is unclean ends up in a giant swamp at the base of the Valley of Defilement. The swamp is a cesspool of putrilage, vermin, and plague. Beyond the swamp, filled with poisonous jellyfish and giant slugs, is a cavern that absorbs all that is unclean, and a shrine of rotten trees erected in honor of a demon. Visitors offer souls to be freed from their notions of suffering. Astrea was once the sixth saint, but she now lives beside those awaiting death in the Valley of Defilement. To ease the pain of the valley's dwellers, Astrea chose surrender to a demon soul over the cruel god she worshipped. Yeah, so basically the god that she revered turned his back on them and, like, literally forsook all the people, so she stayed behind and offered up her humanity, like I was saying earlier, so she could be sanctuary for the lost, and that's kind of made in Astrea. And Garl Vinland, I guess, like, vows to protect her because he believes her acts to be noble. Like, even though she's a demon, he stands by her, pretty much. Yeah, epic lore. Super epic lore. Like, lore in Demon Souls doesn't go as crazy as the other Souls games, though. Nowhere near as hard. It's more of, like, area generalization and stuff like that, and, like, maybe some items have descriptions on them. And then everything else you have to, like, really heavily read into and, like, put together. So, like, the lore is there, it's just kind of sketchy and weird. I wish those guys did not have physical property as they're dying. Oh, sorry, Chadsworth, my bad. I think he wanted me to fight him. It's okay, I've taken a vow of fucking abstinence from violence. I'm celibate when it comes to fucking murder. Right, okay, so here's where Latria starts to fucking suck. And, yeah. Yeah. There's also some items if you go around the rim here, I think. One of these two ledges has an item on it, but I don't know which one. Right, so we're not going to need second chance for this, I don't believe. Oh, fuck, you're serious? Damn. Please don't throw me, by the way. Oh, he didn't throw me. Okay. Don't do that. Hit the prick. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, see, Demon Souls does shit like this, and it doesn't give a fuck. It's like, either get good or go home. Demon Souls don't care. This is kind of what I respect about Demon Souls, too. Is like, it does evil bullshit like this, but it just doesn't give a fuck. Like, it doesn't care. Because it's like, it knows you can get through it if you just throw yourself at it enough. If you throw enough bodies at it, you'll get past it eventually. But, like, it just doesn't fucking care. Like, it doesn't give two shits. It's like, you better develop a strat, bitch. Because, like, this shit ain't changing. The game doesn't get easier as you die. It gets harder as you die. So it's like, fuck around and find out, pretty much. Take that off so we're not wasting health. Take a merry old jaunty skip over here to get some aged spice times 8, which makes up for all the shit that I wasted before. The realistic danger adds to the atmosphere, too. Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like you're in a desolate fucking tower in fuck knows where, like, dealing with freaking ungodly monstrosities. It's like, they're not gonna give you a fucking stairwell. What do you want, like, an accessibility ramp for your fucking wheelchair? Demon Souls says, nuh-uh. It's like, get up them fucking stairs, bitch. You better fucking grow some wings. Sometimes I'll walk down the street and then I will jot it down on a post-it note and put it through the neighbor's door. What are you talking about? Nettles? Yeah, welcome to the Man-Eater. This boss sucks ass. I hate it. Everything about it is fucking garbage. It sucks. That's why. Because you can't get up. You just can't get up. Like, you just can't get up. Like, it's stupid. Yeah. Yeah, and then it does this bullshit where it just flies around for 30 years and you can't do anything to it, which is fucking stupid. Ow. Oh, you know what? I didn't equip my spell. Damn it. Oh, shit. Thanks for letting me do that, buddy. My bad. Should have done that before the fight, you're right. Okay, just don't roll. It's okay. Ow. Alright, that's one down. Good shit. Not the cleanest fight I've ever had. Come on. Come on. I couldn't roll that. I tried. Literally telegraphed the shit out of it and I couldn't roll it. What are you doing, dude? Anytime, Mary Poppins. Come on. Anytime you want to descend from your fucking parasol, dickhead. Come on. He's really just enjoying the view. He's like, you know what? The air drag feels very nice on my wings while I still have them. Ow. I'm sorry. You're right. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. I'll make jokes after you're dead. You're right. Don't do that, you fucking cocksucker. Dude, I hate this boss, man. That's kind of what I hate about the Maneater. It's like, it's just so aggressive, you can't do anything. It just, like, keeps flying at you while you're down, and, like, you don't have time to get back up. Like, you can't initiate a roll while you're on the ground, and it doesn't give you ample time to be able to, like, recoup from, like, the last hit. Nope. No, do not fling me that way. Asshole. Okay, I got lucky right there. Thing blocked me. So this is kind of what sucks about the fucking man-eaters, dude. It's like, they'll literally just jump at you over and over again. Man-eaters first try, let's go. I didn't get flung off the cliff! Nice, good shit. Am I using the thief ring? No. I'm using the, cling ring and the ring of great strength. Why am I using the cling ring? We're in human form. What the fuck? Alright, it's a good thing I checked. God damn. Alright. Let's see. Increases resistance to poison, slowly restores MP over time, HP over time. Let's go HP over time. Fuck it. There's also, like, a little item sneaked away right here that you can grab, and I think it's Faintstone shards, or it's Crescent shards, or something like that. Oh, it's the Moon's short sword. Okay, it's a magic sword. There you go. The moon is basically just the enhancement that it has through whatchamacallit, blacksmith material, components, whatever the fuck. But yeah, there you go. That's the man-eater fight. It's fucking garbage. It's probably the dumbest fight in the whole game, and that's saying something. It's literally just a super crap fight. Like I said, none of the fights in Demon Souls are really all that memorable.